Hello, this is a general introduction to the modeling worksheets that we will be using in Physics 133. We have put together several worksheets to help you fit functions to your data. Modeling worksheet linear, modeling worksheet exponential, and modeling worksheet residuals. These are used in different labs where they are typically introduced in the warm-up activity. They allow you to plot your data with error bars and then fit a curve to the data. In the first two examples, you have fit by eye, just adjusting the parameters until a line goes through your data. In the third worksheet, you will use the residuals, the difference between data and fit, to improve your fit. The third worksheet, modeling worksheet residuals, is the most general and then can be used in subsequent labs. After you've experimented in the warm-up activity, you can make a copy of the worksheet and use it to model data for that particular lab. In this short video, I'll introduce you to the first worksheet, modeling worksheet linear. After you've opened the worksheet, you'll notice there are several areas. On the left-hand side, we have data and information. On the right-hand side is the graph. If we look at the information, we first put general information at the top left about what the worksheet is doing, in this case, testing a linear relationship. I've put the fit function, y is equal to mx plus b, for reference. This is handy when you're looking at a function, a worksheet later. Then I have a box for 4 cells, 2 rows and 2 columns for the parameters. I've put the name of the parameter on the left and the value on the right. So we have the slope m and the intercept b and default values of 1 each. Notice the little triangle in the top right. When you hover over it, this will provide more information about what you should do. And it says put a constant here and refer to it in the equations you enter into the y theory column using an absolute reference, i.e. $b, $3. The idea is that you enter the parameter values you want to try here, and then you'll see the results on the fit curve. Then there's a section for labels. We've put this in to make it easy for you to add new labels to the graph. You can just click on these values, change the value, and the new value will appear on the graph. The next section below is for the data. Here you need to add the x values, the y values, and the uncertainty in the y values. I'm going to copy this data from another spreadsheet. Once you add the data, you see that the data with the error bars show up on the graph. To enter a model function, you need to equate this as an equation in the cells under Y theory. And you can see this box also has a little red triangle. You just have to add the equation you want to use using the absolute reference, that is, so that the value for the parameters will not change as you drag this down to fill the other cells. So I'm going to enter the equation for a linear fit. I'm going to go, first I'll put the intercept, which is in cell, the value is going to be in cell B4. So I go $B, $4 is the intercept. I'll then have the slope, which is $B, $3, the absolute value, multiply it by the X value, and hit return. Once you've entered the function in the first cell, you fill down by clicking on that cell and dragging that small square on the bottom right-hand corner to fill all the cells that you have data for. This puts a line on the graph. Now, using the initial parameters m and b of 1 and 1, you notice this line doesn't do a very good job fitting the data. And so I notice I'm going to need a bigger slope. So I can adjust these parameters here. And I'm going to start by making a bigger slope here. Not bad. And then it looks like the intercept is too big, so maybe I'll start with that at 0. And you can see I'm doing better here. And the idea with Fit by Eye is that you adjust the parameters until the line goes through the data with equal numbers of data points above and below the line. And you expect the error bars to, that 2/3 of the error bars will be contained within the line as well. So it looks to me like my slope is still a bit large. I'll bring that down to 6.5, and you can see it goes through the data pretty well. A little bit more fiddling might be needed. But that's the general idea of how you want to use this worksheet. Thank you very much, and good luck with your data.